We are the bear. In 2024, a reflection on women's political power in this election cycle. We stand tall, fierce, and unrelenting, pushing back against forces that seek to dismantle hard-won freedoms. Women are leaving their mark. The fresh claw marks in the tree bark symbolize more than just strength. They are warnings. A bear's scratches are a message to other creatures in the forest. This space is protected. Enter at your own risk. Similarly, in this election, we women are sending a message to those who seek to roll back our rights. We will fight back. We will protect what's ours. Women voters and advocates are stepping into this election season with unprecedented determination and mobility and joy. We are not just participants in the political process. We are the leaders shaping its future. One voice evolving brings a mother's heart and a woman's wisdom and a great deal of compassion, power, and precedent to the table. Mama Bear defending her cubs has been used countless times, and with good reason. A bear doesn't wait to be attacked. She anticipates the threat and meets it head on. In the same way, women across our nation are recognizing the threats to our rights and taking action. We are mobilizing, organizing, and using our voices to ensure that the future is one in which we and generations to come can not just survive, but thrive. Grandmothers, mothers, and daughters alike are coming together to ensure that the battles fought by previous generations are not lost. In our reproductive rights, health care, equal pay, gun violence, and the broader scope of justice, women are determined to protect what has been gained and fight for what must be. Answer the Call 2024 is a rally cry for our generations. Can you imagine something that has never been? Have we ever had a woman president in our country? Have we ever felt so threatened as a species? Climate change, women's rights, gun violence are simply examples of what we are perceiving as an existential threat. And perception is reality. What we know about bears is that a mama bear is more dangerous because of her fierce instinct to protect her cubs. And we, human women, will do things for our daughters and our children that we would never do for ourselves. We may go along to get along and fly under the radar with the bear in the woods, as it were. But when our children are threatened, we will spring into action with a fierceness that people didn't think we had. So first, there are protective instincts. A mama bear will do whatever it takes to defend her cubs from any perceived threat. When her offspring are involved, she becomes highly vigilant, seeing potential danger everywhere. Unpredictable, oh hell yeah. Normally, bears avoid human interaction, and normally, white women especially, avoid confrontation or conflict. But her response can be immediate and aggressive without the typical warning signs. When they say, I didn't see that coming, I didn't think she had it in her, I didn't think she'd really go that far, never underestimate a mama bear's determination. Heightened aggression. Mother bears perceive threats more intensely. Even harmless actions like approaching her cubs too closely can trigger an aggressive response. She doesn't wait to assess the level of risk, often assuming the worst. Like all bears, mama bears are incredibly strong and fast. A defensive attack can come with little warning, and we are capable of causing serious harm very quickly. Persistence. Once a mother bear decides her cubs are in danger, she won't stop until the threat is neutralized or driven away, making her relentless in her defense. We are a force that cannot be ignored. The power of women in this election is impossible to overlook. Just as a bear's presence can shift the dynamics of an entire forest, women are shifting the dynamics of political discourse. Our power, like that of a threatened bear, cannot be ignored. We are creating a movement that demands attention, respect, and action. As we approach the ballot box, the energy is palpable. Women are no longer content to be sidelined or silenced. We are stepping forward, claws out, ready to defend our rights, our families, and our futures. Like the fresh bare scratch in the bark of a tree, our message is clear. This is our fight, and we will not back down, and nor will we betray our sisters as other generations in the past have done. We started this together, and we're going to finish this together. In this election, women's political power is a force of nature, untamed, unafraid, and unstoppable. And much like the bear, when we are threatened, our strength is something to behold. One Voice Evolving understands that the political is personal for women in our country, and the generations to come require our action now. Just as we advocate for racial equity on the daily, we encourage you to use your voice and your vote for the good of many who don't enjoy the same privilege. Go ahead, underestimate us. That'll be fun. One voice, one vote. The time is now. Vote blue November 5, 2024. And then follow us across podcast platforms and social media to continue the momentum as we move in unity of purpose, passion, and power to right the wrongs for ourselves and future generations beyond Election Day. OneVoiceEvolving.com, one.voice.evolving on TikTok, One Voice, One Vote. The day is now. Answer the call 2024.